Morning, YouTube. Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, TikTok. Good morning again, TikTok. Kay, the book nerd, is in the house. You love that shirt. Hey, Christy. I appreciate all the questions and comments. Drop me a comment in the chat. Let me know how things are going in your business. Let me know how things are going in your world. We got coffee and we got shipping going on. We got 3 orders going out. All 3 are on eBay. We got an eBay clean sweep today. So that's interesting and kind of a little bit refreshing, actually. Interesting news for everyone. The last 2 months in a row, my Poshmark has outsold my eBay. So, and I've been cross-listing now for 23 months. Got 23 months in the books of cross-listing across 5 or 6 platforms, depending on the month. And so Poshmark has now beat eBay 3 times in those 23 months. So two of those times have come in the last 2 months. So that's kind of interesting. Poshmark is, and it's not even that Poshmark is crushing. eBay is just a little bit down for me. So Poshmark just kind of is doing its normal thing, and eBay is just sort of sputtering along. So I don't list every day on eBay. I do delisting and cross-listing or delisting and selling similar to feed the beast, to feed the algorithm. We'll go here and put the chat overlay on over here on TikTok and YouTube. Let's get rid of this graphic here and let's get the chat up here. All right, so we got Travis George in the house over on YouTube. What's up, Travis? Thanks for popping over there. Stuart Mann is back for more on Facebook. Stuart, hope you're doing well. I had 1 offer this morning on Poshmark. Nice. Stuart just started cross-listing with Vendu. I think a super smart move, veteran move over there, and he's waiting to get that Poshmark up and going. Remember, any of you, if you're going to open up a new Mercari and a new Poshmark and all these things, it's going to take a little time to get them going, because when you start, you're going to have 0 feedback, right? Like, a brand new account. So it's going to be a little bit harder to build seller trust. Plus, you probably have a whole bunch of inventory listed up on eBay or whatever your main platform is, and it'll take you a little while to get all your inventory up onto those other platforms. And then each platform has its own unique algorithm, which you got to feed that beast with regular listings, or if it's Poshmark, it's that regular sharing and follows. So it just takes a little bit of time. So just keep at it. It's not super likely that you're going to start your new Poshmark store, your new Mercari store, and get a sale on the first day. It might happen, but you're probably not going to get like 5 a day in your first week or 2, right? It's going to just take a little bit of time. Reisner's in the house. Good morning. Good to see you. Chris, you are an oasis in the din of dudes reselling. Lord, the egos. Oh gosh, has there been some? I like to stay away from that. Has there been some interruptions in the force, or some ripples in the force? Good morning, Stephanie. I was like, who's that? That's my sister. My sister's in the house. Say hi to Stephanie. Stephanie's joining us on YouTube. What's up? It's early in Arizona. Arizona's in West Coast time right now, right? Because they don't change. So it's 7 a.m. Thanks for popping in, Steph. What are you up to? Sales have been fair. Sold 3 on Poshmark and 3 on eBay. Nice. Glad to hear that. Thank you for the follow, Mr. Spicy Pineapple. There's a screen name for you. I like it. Our Goodwills don't do promo days. Ours don't either. It's just the same price all the time. I feel like Poshmark people always low offer the items more than eBay. Do you find that as well? I hear that from a lot of people. I don't know. I get lowball offers on all the platforms. I guess I just don't have any kind of emotional response to it at this point. Lowball offers don't bother me, so I guess I just don't really pay attention. I just counter offer with a price that I'm comfortable with, and which is good for the algorithm. So I just do that. Cool. 7 a.m. So Stephanie Christie over here on TikTok says, hello. Hey, Stephanie, the sister, is what she says. Use Flip. It's free for cross-listing, Poshshare, and offer all free. Yep, Flip is one of those, one of the cross-listing options for sure. Good morning, Laura. Thank you for the follow. Do good, feel good, be good. I love that name. Thanks for the invitation to join Phoenix. I'm going to decline for now. I'm just going to hang out and ship orders. But if you have questions or comments, just drop them down below in the chat. I forgot I can highlight these comments here. Let's highlight it. Stuart says our Goodwill does half off if they have been there for a week. The Salvation Army does fill a bag for $7. Love that. Super smart strategy, I think, for those thrift stores to to get items out there on the shelves. And then if they sit for a little bit, have some ways, some sale prices to move some of those items that are just kind of sitting around. Sister Steph says, just waking up, honestly, our cat. You have a cat name. I don't even know how to say that word. I thought your cat's name was Zeus. Is that how you spell Zeus? Or is that another cat? Was annoying me with his tail in the face. Love it. Cat life. Hashtag cat life. I love it. Chris needs to do TikTok battles. Yeah, I don't know. That doesn't really feel like my thing. The TikTok battles thing. I've watched, who does those? Lola does those battles sometimes. They're kind of funny to watch. I don't know if that's my thing. It's a spectator sport, I think, for me. Good morning, second chapter thrifts. Forgive me if this was mentioned. Are you using a program for cross listing? Yep, I've been using Vendoo I started in June of 2021, so it'll be 2 years, believe it or not, in another month. So 23 months in on Vendoo. I'm a big Vendoo fan. I have a link up in my profile if you want to sign up for a free trial. Check it out too. I think it's smart. Whatever cross-listing software that you're going to use, do a free trial. Check it out. See if that, the user interface for that platform works for you. And then check out another one and see what that user interface is. But I'm a big fan of Vendoo. I've been using it for just about 2 years now, which is crazy to think. Yeah. Just tell her you're sorry. Just tell who I'm sorry. What you talk about? Okay, you got a Siamese cat too. Zeus is the one with the eyebrows, right? I know Zeus. I don't think I've met the other one that I can't pronounce that word. I checked out One Shop and it seems just like Vendoo. How come you just don't use One Shop and not have to pay for both? Good question. I've never used so when I started using One Shop, they didn't really have cross-listing features, and now they offer them now. I just haven't tested them to see if they work good, and I'm not sure if they're on all the platforms that I use. So maybe you can be the guinea pig with trying that out. I just haven't tried it out yet before. I have all my inventory already loaded into Vendoo. It's been there for 2 years. So for me to switch to another cross-listing platform, A, I'd have to learn how to use it, and B, I'd have to probably make some changes in the way that I do my business. I just don't really want to invest the time into it now. But if somebody else does it and they say, hey, this works really smooth, cool. I just don't really want to be a guinea pig. I got a system that works phenomenally for me with that Vendoo One Shop combination. I've been using Vendoo for 2 years, One Shop now for 1.5 years. That's been my killer combo in terms of like cross listing and like my software support stuff. So my inventory management, that's my killer combo. So it's working. It ain't broke. I'm not going to fix it right now. But Stuart, if you go use that One Shop thing and you say it's sick for cross listing, I'll go check it out too. Thank you for the follow, Ken. Love it. All right, so let's ship some orders. How about it? That's what this is all about. Coffee, shipping. Got the coffee check. My new YouTube video is up. So my live thrift from Friday afternoon, I finally got around to getting that up on YouTube. I started using a new video editing software. I was running into some technical issues with the other video software editing, other video editing software. Those are the words. Ran into some issues with that. So, and customer service was 0% helpful. So I went and tried another software last night for my editing, and it took me a little bit longer to get out that first video, but I think I like the new software. So I'll let you know how that goes, but let me know that the new video is going to look different. The on-screen graphics are going to look different. The text is going to look different. So I'd love your feedback on that too. I'm still learning how to use that software. So the videos will probably get a different look and feel over the next couple of weeks until I get like a new rhythm. Stuart, what do we got? I'll have to get it passed by the wife who does my books. She's the gatekeeper of the cash. Got it. It's good to have like a checks and balance system. Ooh, sounds fun. I don't know what you're talking about, Steph. Cross-listing is fun. Cross-listing is kind of boring, honestly. Buried Treasures in the house. What's up? Callie Chick, good morning. Amy, thanks for the follow. Welcome aboard. Good to have you. We do this live on TikTok every weekday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. And then we have YouTube and Facebook join us at 10 o'clock. Reisner's in with another bolo. Monetali. Everyone go look up Monetali, a new bolo from Reisner. You know, if Reisner drops a bolo in the chat, it's definitely worth your time to go check it out. Just drop off packages to pack mail. Is that where you drop your packages off? You don't do like pickups, Jason? JT referred you. Oh, Amy, welcome aboard. I saw you in JT's chat this morning. He's such a nice guy, isn't he? Anna, thanks for the follow. Good morning. Jen, Thrifty Duckies is here. What's up, Jen? Now your name says Thrifty Duckies Jen. I kind of like that. It's covering all the bases. When I have UPS orders, I go there. Gotcha. I have a UPS store, which is just on a normal route of travel for me, so I go to the UPS store. I'll have to look and see if I have a pack mail near me. Yes, yeah, I saw you, Amy. I saw you. Oh, the new video. Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, new video is up on YouTube. If you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, I have a link to it down below in the description, or you can go to chris@peak.com. It'll be the top link. If you want to go check out that new YouTube video on TikTok, you just got to click on my name. It'll be the first link. Yes. Hope you're doing good, Jason. What's good? What's new? You fighting with any trolls or whatever today? You got some troll videos going out? Good morning, Posh TLC. Pack mail is across from the UPS store. Pack mail gets $1 per package though, and the owner is nice. Okay, so they don't get $1 per package out of your pocket. It just, that's kind of that the owner gets $1 for it, like their contribution from UPS. Got it. Cool. Let's actually pack some orders. How about that? Let's do that. All right, so our first order is going to be these jeans, $5.69, loose straight, nothing fancy here. Everyone says, nobody's buying those loose fit jeans. Well, the kids are wearing them again. Loose fit is back. This was like the 90s stuff, $5.69. I used to wear $5.69 back in the day. Nothing fancy here. These are not vintage. These are just regular run-of-the-mill Levi's. You can find them at any thrift store across the country. I paid $5 for them. They sold on eBay for $22, plus the buyer paid $8.95 shipping. Let's see where they're going. They're either going to go in a padded flat rate envelope for $8.30, or they're going to go regular USPS priority for $8.05. We'll save the 25 cents and do that. And we'll use one of these free from USPS.com. And these Tyvek mailers. I could use my own packing supplies. Those cost me money though. Could use like a poly bag. But why not use this free stuff? So we're going to Ottawa, Illinois. I didn't know there was an Ottawa, Illinois. We're going out to Ryan. Thanks, Ryan. Hope you enjoy your new loose fit jeans. Loose fit are the best. Why does YouTube and why does YouTube? Because you're recording on you're on my laptop here. So I start my live by going out to the garage and picking the orders from the day. So I carry TikTok out on my phone and do that. But I can't carry my laptop out there and carry orders and all that stuff. It would be a disaster. I would drop it, and if I break my laptop, I'd be in all kinds of trouble. Good question, though. Got a pair of vintage Levi's 501 XX jeans for $1 at a garage sale. Sold them within a day for $20. They were a little worn. No, they weren't the big E Levi's. Nice. But you know they were vintage. Even with a little wear, you should be able to get some good cash for vintage Levi's. I think. I can't look. I'm obviously not looking at them, and I don't know the wear. But Stuart, you might have undersold those. But you know what? For selling within a day, a quick flip, $1 and a 20, you cannot argue with that. Just sold a pair of vintage Levi's for $75. There you go. Angela over on TikTok. Angela Reed. Pair of Levi's, vintage, $75. Obviously, all vintage Levi's aren't made the same. Some are worth more than others, but just an example there for you. Is that a thank you note you enclosed? It is. Yep. Put a thank you note in all my orders. That's cool that they take USPS for free too. I think I did, but like my wife says, they are out of the house. Exactly. Yeah, I'll never hate on a quick flip, especially because your cost of goods is so low on that. That's pretty awesome. Just going to confirm. These are going to weigh in at 1 pound and 14 ounces. $8.05 going from Asheville, North Carolina to Ottawa, Illinois. I don't know if we got any sports fans in the house. We don't really talk sports too much on this morning's show, but I am a big Celtics fan. I'm super disappointed about last night's loss to the Sixers. Just, I don't know, just not Celtics basketball last night. Not excited at all. Not one little bit about that. James Harden looked like he was like 26 years old last night. Celtics supposed to be a good defensive team. I don't know what. Their offense looked fine. Defense, oh my gosh. Harden just going off. What's the shirt hanging behind me? This is a this is a Filson shirt. I always say Dixon, I don't know why. Really expensive outdoor brand stuff. That should sell for probably $60-$70. Good morning, Trisha. Smith is in the house. What's up, Trisha? What are you up to? Bolo Portuguese flannel. Nice, Reisner. Thank you for sharing these bolos as always. Weekend sales for me were really slow. Yep, sold some vintage Levi's for $65. There you go. Same and a small gift too, like stickers or a small notebook. Oh, that's cute, Amy. I'm guessing that's more of like a Poshmark move. Are you like a Poshmark seller first, and then, or do you do other platforms too? I know that's a lot of people will do that, like little stickers, little gifts in with the Poshmark stuff. I'm a Sixers fan, and we didn't have Embiid either. I know. I can't even believe. They were getting offense like whenever they wanted to. They're scoring in the paint like crazy, but just defense. Harden also went off. You got to give credit where credit's due. Like Harden played. He looked like he was like 27 years old. Looked like vintage Houston Harden last night. What do we got here? Just waking up. Took hubby to the airport this morning at 4 a.m. So sleeping a bit. Oh, hubby's on his way to Colorado, or maybe he's already there. That's awesome. I hope he has a good trip. Yeah, it's a cool brand to look for. Filson, one of my favorites to find. Like been one of my favorites for years and years and years. He did look like a younger version of himself. He just looked really comfortable out there, really balanced. Like just he never looked like out of rhythm or anything. He was just very he was just locked in. You know, you just have those nights. Obviously his shot was going down too. He was connecting on his long range shot for sure, but he just looked good. He just looked in control last night. Really impressive vintage Harden. Was up your way yesterday, hit the Goodwill in Waynesville. Nice. I haven't been out to that Goodwill out in that direction. That's a little bit of a drive for me to get out there. Just landed in Houston, almost there. Nice. That's cool. I know your husband. I know he's going to have a great time out there. All right, let's go over the stats from this first sale. Put in our shipping cost at $8.05. So I picked up those Levi's 569 loose fit jeans 41 days ago. So March the 21st, picked those up at a Goodwill. I spent $5 for them. They sold on eBay for $22 and the buyer paid $8.95 shipping. After my shipping cost, fees, and my initial cost of goods, it'll be $13.61 profit on those. Again, I love picking up Levi's. You can find them everywhere. Really plentiful. They're not the fastest seller, particularly as we move into the summer months, but they will still sell. Then once, late August, early September, they'll start cranking back up again. But sold 3 pairs of jeans in the last 5 days or so anyway. Next up, we have this is the best sale of the day for sure. This is that Topo Designs. It's a dirt shirt. I picked up maybe 12 total units of these, 4 medium shirts, 4 large shirts, and a pair of pants. So the brand is Topo Designs. The model is Dirt Shirt. This is a short sleeve one. I think the MSRP on this is $90. The long sleeves are a little bit more. They have them at the local outfitters around here. It's something like a brand that you would find at an REI or something. This is a heavy cotton shirt. It's a little bit different than a lot of those REI outdoor shirts. It's called the Dirt Shirt. They also have dirt pants. So this sold for full asking price, $59 plus $5.95 shipping. Again, that was an eBay sale. This is going out to Gustavo. Thank you, Gustavo. Got a bunch of low offers on these, but there's not many sellers selling these. Topo Designs is not a brand. It's discounted very, very often. So it's a good new and tags item to secure if you can find it. Let's see what this weighs in at. It's a similar brand if you know something like brands like Cool. It's like a Patagonia kind of. It's in that wheelhouse. It's just less common than Patagonia or Cool. I believe it's a younger brand. Younger meaning it hasn't been around very long. It's a heavy shirt though. This is going to weigh in. It's going to go at like a 15-ounce rate or 16-ounce rate. The store would you say you like visiting the most as far as good finds? For me, just the Goodwills in this particular area. I do better at. Their prices are good. It's just the best option that I've found so far. But I'm still exploring. I've only been here for just over 6 months, 7 months. Oh, the squirrel's going by. He's like, "Where's the bird feeder?" AKA, where's the squirrel feeder? What's up, Surf's Up Finds? Nice live this morning. How'd you do? I didn't see the outcome of your haul, but how did it go? You had a good crowd in your live. That was awesome. Good teaching as always. And if you're not following Surf's Up Finds, why don't you go give him a follow over on TikTok? And Surf's Up, are you on YouTube? Do you do those other things too? YouTube, Instagram, all that? Can I pump your stuff up? Surf's Up Finds. Go ahead. If you're on TikTok, go click his name right now. Give him a follow. If you're not following him, he does awesome live thrifts. He's literally a teacher. That was his profession. So it bleeds through in all his content and all his lives. He just really loves teaching and he's really good at it. He just has a knack for it. Cool. And Surf's Up Finds, if you're over on Facebook or YouTube, you can find Surf's Up Finds on TikTok. We're going to say TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, all the things. We're doing a 4X Friday. What's a 4X Friday? Would you record cost of goods when selling your own stuff from home? Yeah, there's different ways to do that kind of stuff. I would talk to your CPA about how best to do that stuff. I really don't want to get too much into that kind of stuff. I'm just not a professional at that. I just have my own business. I know how to do my business, but I don't feel comfortable giving people tax advice on their business. All the things. Cool. Surf's Up. I already asked you. Go ahead and tap his name. Give him a follow. If you haven't done it, now do it. I've asked you twice now. And you won't regret it. It's good content and it's good teaching. All right, Dirt Shirt going out the door. Topo Designs shirt going out the door. That's on the scale. Like I said, it's going at a 15-ounce rate. That's going to be $6.78. It's going from Asheville, North Carolina, all the way to Los Angeles, California. This is going to be nice profit on this shirt. And again, like I said, was 3 listings, I believe 12 total units. So I had multi-quantity listings for these. So good, easy money. Good dollars per hour, so to speak. So this is a USPS first class label. It's printed through eBay. eBay does have a nice discount on USPS, on FedEx, on UPS. So I print all my eBay labels through eBay, with some rare exceptions. right, we'll put that into our spreadsheet here. By the way, if you're looking for a spreadsheet to just get a little bit more organized with your business, with your inventory, with your cost of goods sold, like keeping track of all this stuff, consider checking out Jason Hayes' reseller spreadsheet. I have it linked up here in my profile. And if you use the discount code, which is there in the profile too, it's thanks Chris 10, you'll get 10% off that spreadsheet. And it's designed by a reseller, an OG reseller, specifically for resellers. And it's designed so people who cross list can use that too. So check it out. He's got videos about the spreadsheet where he talks very articulately, more articulately than me about the product, where Jason talks about it. So go check that out. Don't take my word for it. Watch the video, see what you think. There's probably a bunch of people in the chat who use Jason's spreadsheet already. So if you already use Jason's spreadsheet, let people know what you think about it. Do you recommend it? Is it a good idea for other people? And you know, I don't recommend anything that I don't believe in, that I don't use every day. I'm in the spreadsheet constantly all day, every day. So it's like woven into the fabric of my business. So anyway, I picked up that dirt shirt on October the 8th. And again, I picked up 12 units. I think I have 1 unit left. And I think it's a large shirt. So it took 206 days to sell, but I've already sold another 10 units before now. A lot of them sold back in like November, December for the holiday season, because new with tag stuff really moves well. And it's a short sleeve shirts, and then I'm kind of waiting for warmer weather. Here we are, and sold another one. So $59 plus $5.95 shipping is what the buyer paid. Full asking price on that. My cost of goods was $20.24, including tax. After shipping costs and eBay fees, I'll make a profit of $29.25. And again, super easy multi-quantity listing. Just they sell, I ship them out, and money in the bank account. I do that. Yeah, that was a retail arbitrage, 12 units of that Topo Designs. I do. DD. Why is everything going to be a competition, DD? I don't want to compete with Surf's Up or K-Way. Those are my dogs, you know, like we're all sharing knowledge with each other and helping each other out. I don't want to compete with those guys. If I was like hanging out with Surf's Up and K-Way, I think we'd be having a Bud Light Pine together instead of thrifting, right? But that would be fun. But I don't want to compete with those dogs. How do you feel about starting bids at 99 cents for shirts on eBay? Kevin James, that wouldn't work for my business model. I pay $5 on average, $5 to $6 for what I'm mostly picking up. So for me, pricing stuff for auction on shirts at 99 cents, a lot of that stuff is going to sell really cheap. Because clothing is a very saturated market. So when you do auctions on very normal shirts, which is normally what I'm picking up, those items are going to sell for just a couple of bucks. I'd end up losing a lot of money if I use that strategy. The only way to do auctions are, you got to have items that are in really high demand and that aren't in really high supply. Otherwise, you're going to probably not do well on an auction strategy. I would literally lose money if I did that strategy. CS Pick and Pop says, yes, the spreadsheet is amazing. Keeps track of everything and holds you accountable. And it lets you look at things like, what's my average sale price for the month? How is that comparing to last month? You can compare your average profit per item and have those numbers at your fingertips. See which stores you have more sales from, like which of the thrift stores or which sources. Don't do auctions unless you know what you're doing. All caps from Surf's Up Finds. When Surf's Up uses all caps, he's onto something. Yeah, Stuart Mann over on Facebook saying auction is barfy emojis. So this Tommy Bahama sold. This is a mediocre spring summer inventory because it's a cotton polo from Tommy Bahama. It is an older tag. It's a size large, which is a mediocre size. Really awesome pattern though on this big floral pattern. But I picked this up back on October the 8th. October the 12th. I picked this up at a Goodwill. I paid $5 for it. Pretty much knowing that this mediocre spring summer inventory was going to wait until spring or summer to sell. And sure enough, May 1st, yesterday, this went out the door. Full asking price, $25 plus $5.95 shipping. Sold on eBay. It's going to Andrew. Thank you for your order, Andrew. And where is Andrew? I love seeing where items are going, where in the country, where in the world. This is going out to Pacific Palisades, California. All right. Andrew's going to love this shirt. He's going to walk down to the cafe with his dog next Tuesday with this shirt on and get him a coffee right there on the beach. I'm guessing Pacific Palisades is on the beach. And he's just going to have a great time. He's got a smile. People are going to pet his dog. And he's going to be like, look at me. I'm wearing this freaking cotton polo with flowers all over it. I'm just like dominating life. People are petting my dog. Andrew's going to have a great time in this shirt. I'm super psyched for him. It's a good buy. I can't compete with y'all, Tommy Bahamas. Yeah, I feel like I've heard some snark from you about Tommy Bahama surf up lines. Is that true? I feel like I might have heard you like kind of side-eyeing Tommy Bahama. I'm honestly asking. I'm not sure. It's not a comp. You all have a little different way of thrifting, and I would like to see the different. There you go. I mean, really, the person's going to do better. It's just going to come down to like which aisle person got lucky and picked the right aisle. Is what it's going to come down to. That's who's going to win. What guesstimate would you have for money Tommy B silk with flower embroidery? Jill K, when you're talking about a Tommy Bahama, the range in price could be anything from like $20 to like $60 for a used one. It just depends on like what the pattern is, what the size is. You already told me it's silk, but I can't see the shirt. So you'd have to comp it and look at similar ones and see what works for you. It kind of comes with a little bit of like just gut and experience, but I can't see the items. So sorry. I'm not just going to throw out a number just to sound smart. I just don't know. Shadow band or something that didn't do well with them, like you and KOA. Gotcha. Everybody has brands like that just some brands pop for me that don't for others and vice versa. So maybe that's just one of those that Tommy B. I think Pacific Palisades is a very nice area in LA County. Gotcha. Thank you for that. Can you import from Excel into JSON spreadsheet? Geez, that would probably be a JSON question. I would imagine so, because you have imported Excel into other Google Docs. So I can't imagine that you wouldn't be able to in this case, but I've never tried doing that. So I guess I don't feel comfortable speaking to it. That'd be a good JSON question. Go onto his listing and on his Etsy listing, it's linked right up here, reseller spreadsheet. Send him a message. He'll respond. He's a nice guy. He's a lot nicer than I am. I'm sure he's had people ask him all sorts of questions about importing from all sorts of different things. So he'll probably have some good tips for you. You need to get some mods when you have to. There you go. Those flowers are pretty. Yeah, I thought it was a cool shirt. And you know what? Andrew's going to look awesome in this shirt. He's just going to dominate at the coffee shop with his dog, people petting the puppy. It's going to go out at a 12-ounce rate. USPS first class, printing this label through eBay, $5.33. It's going clear across the country, Asheville, North Carolina, to Pacific Palisades, California. To Andrew, thank you for your order, buddy. So 3 orders out the door with a clean sweep by eBay. Can you believe it? eBay's been slower for me. Poshmark has been eating eBay's lunch, but today eBay fought back with a clean sweep 3-pack. I can't stand low ballers. I don't mind them. I honestly don't mind them. And I'm not just trying to be like a contrarian. I don't mind the low ballers. Every time I get an offer, it's good for the algorithm on whatever platform that they're sending me that offer on. So thank you. Send me the low ball offers. It's good. It tells the platform that item's in demand. So it feeds that mysterious algorithm. So thank you, low ballers. Some sellers say Levi's not good for them, but you always seem to sell them pretty frequently. So Evelyn, did you change your name? You got it to fix? Is this the Evelyn's way? Yeah, I mean, that's one. So some sellers probably say they don't like Levi's, probably too, because they get a higher cost of goods sold on them. A lot of thrift stores sell them for $8 or $10, and I don't think there's enough margin there at $8 or $10, but I can get them for $5. So what's up? Joseph A. Bloom is in the house. What's up? No low ballers. Eric, you're just too emotional about it. It's all about the algorithm. It's about the sales for me. It's about the process. I don't have the emotions about the low ball. I'm not insulted by a low ball offer. Bring it on. It helps the algorithm. I got no emotions. Yeah, that's a big thing. If you're paying, if you're paying on average $8 for Levi's, that's a tougher game, because then you got to keep your price a little bit higher in the market, and it's going to be a little bit slower. I typically list, it depends, but I typically list Levi's between $25 and $29 for modern Levi's. $25 to $29 plus shipping, and shipping is always $8.95. That's the range that I list them at, and I accept offers all the way down to 20 is kind of like my bottom floor, but typically I'm trying to get like my bottom floor around 22 is what I'm trying to look for. And if they're gray or a really big size or black, I kind of have like a higher floor for those typically. Eric, you're too emotional, brother. That's good. That $2 low ball offer might be bad for your ego, but it's great for the algorithm. It's good. It's objectively a good thing. I found two new brands to me, wondering if you know them, Hardtail and Adam Selman. I don't know those brands. Tell me more, Snappy D. Teach us. I picked up a Harley Davidson shirt. Can't find it. I've tried looking on all the usual. Any ideas? Debbie, I think sometimes, and I don't know if this is the case for you, I'm going to answer your question and sort of broadly speak to a lot of people about a topic. I think sometimes people get too hung up on finding the shirt that they have in their hands. And I think it's smart, like see if the exact same shirt has sold recently and get an idea of what the market is for that shirt. But I think sometimes people get too hung up on finding the exact one. They're looking for a red Harley Davidson from Charlotte, North Carolina, that's short sleeve and has a skull on the back and flames in the front, and it's size XL. Like you're probably just zooming in too far. You might just need to like zoom out a little bit with your search and just look at similar Harley Davidson shirts and get an idea of what the ballpark price is. So I don't, again, I don't know the whole situation, Debbie. I just have like those few words that you sprinkled up there, but maybe that's what you got to do, to zoom out a little bit. Black Levi's tend to sell faster for me and for a couple extra bucks. Same goes for bigger size Levi's, so size 38 and bigger. Eric, no, and I appreciate the back and forth. It's fun. Surf's Up, I appreciate you jumping in. Hope you have an awesome day. Appreciate you bringing some good energy. If you're not following Surf's Up Finds, now I'm asking you 3 times. Go follow Surf's Up Finds. He's on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and here on TikTok as well too. So give him a follow. You'll thank me later. His content is great. Hardtail pair of joggers. Adam Selman are leggings. Cool. Good to know. These women's brands, men's brands, both. I'm not sure, but thanks for sharing. Pick up Levi's all the time on our dollar days. Awesome. And that's a great pickup on dollar days, because then you can price Levi's lower than me, and then you can sell them really fast and still make a good margin. I'm paying $5 for them. So for me, I got to keep the price up a little higher, and I'm willing to wait a little bit for the right buyer. But for you at $1, you can price those lower and turn and burn fast. I love it. And still make a good margin. Sell my husband's then. He doesn't wear them. There you go. Sell the jeans right off his legs. I found a Prada shirt yesterday. Got all excited. Got home. I ripped it. Oh, you ripped it? That's a bummer. Dang. Do you know about Carhartt WIP project? I feel like I've heard about that, but I don't know. I don't feel like I've ever sold it before. I have a feeling you're going to teach us, Riser. I can sort of find similar. That's how you would list. I was thinking 35. Yeah, again, I'm not looking at the shirt and I'm not looking at the comps for the shirt, but I would trust your gut on that more than me that can't see the shirt. So if you're thinking 35, cool. I agree with 35. Hey, Chris, what's up, Aaron? Cool bar shirts and dresses. Ooh, bolos coming in from everyone. Appreciate that. Angela Michelle, good morning to you. Good to see you. Hope you're well. What the heck was I drinking? I listed those vintage Levi's 501XX for $14.99. Oops. Yeah, if they're vintage, I would have gone higher on those for sure. But that's all right. You moved them out the door. You only paid $1 for them. You only paid $1. All right, we got the 3 orders. They're all packed up. They're in the bin here. Also got the check going out to my CPA for taking care of my taxes. That's going out to my guy. Love having a good CPA that I can trust. I hope he's not watching, but he could charge me any amount of money, and I would just send him a check for that amount of money to take care of the taxes. I feel like it's voodoo witch magic. Got it dirt cheap for $1. Nice. Well, then you might not, maybe you try to get high price for it, and if it doesn't go in like a month, then maybe lower the price and get rid of it if you're only into it for $1. I'm gonna go outside and drop these this bin of stuff out front for the USPS person pickup. I'll be right back in. TikTok can come with me, but you're on a big computer on Facebook and YouTube, so I can't take you. That's it. I dropped that out front, as you know. Let the postal worker come pick it up. Actually, yeah. Debbie, you don't sound like a newbie. You sound like you got it figured out, like you know what you're doing. I might go back on Posh, do the bot thing. Yeah, when I first started doing the Posh bot thing back in 2021, and I think in September I started the Posh bot thing, and by December I saw my Poshmark sale, my monthly Poshmark sales triple. So they had doubled by November, then they had tripled in monthly sales by December. So it takes a little while for the Poshmark to feed that algorithm over time and build up followers and all that stuff. But once you start doing that, the key is, right, it shares items to all your followers, but what it's doing also is it's doing auto follow. So it's following new people. Those people are following you back, especially when other people have bots. So, your bot auto follows them, their bot auto follows back to you, right? So you build up all these followers, and then your bot's also sharing your items. So every time it's sharing to your followers, now as your followers grow, it's sharing to more people each time because there's more followers. You see the math? So it just takes a little bit of time for that follower thing to grow. And then the shares are going out to more and more people as a few months go on. So then there is a law of diminishing returns with all that, but you get the idea. It just takes a little time. So you're not going to turn the Posh bot on Monday and then Tuesday have triple the sales. You might, it could happen, but more than likely what's going to happen is it's going to take a couple of months for it to fully take hold. You'll also probably get ambassador status after a little while of that, and maybe even ambassador 2 status after a little while, which tends to help. So I didn't find ambassador 2 to help, but it seemed like when I got to ambassador 1 status, it helped. Let's see, what do we got here? No, Steph, the mail person's never taken the plastic container. No, I don't think they're looking to pick up more stuff than they have to. They have all these packages crammed into those little cars. So I'm not really too worried about that. I know the people that, I have a regular postal worker that comes most days. And then when she's out, there's some people who cover her route. At this point, I know those 3 people. Every now and then there's somebody that I don't know, but I know these people and go out and chat with them and stuff. So they know the drill. What's your suggestion on the bot? All I can say is I've used one shop for 1.5 years and it's been really helpful for me. So I haven't gone out and compared all the bots recently and the pricing and how they function. I could do that. I just haven't done that. So I use one shop. It's not broke, so I haven't bothered going to fix it. Car WIP is reworked collabs latest in Liberty of London Carhartt. Nice. Good to know. Reisner always dropping the knowledge. Appreciate that. Does your mail person cap how much they'll take? No. Aaron, no. And my mail person hasn't capped it in the other places I've lived either. They just take the stuff. I shipped 3 orders, all eBay today. All eBay. All right, what do we got? We got 1044. So new thrifting YouTube is up. So Friday's live thrift, literally I took you door to door through the whole experience. I showed you exactly what I picked up, exactly what I passed on. I edited that video. I put comps up on the screen, but literally door to door thrift action. I think it's a great opportunity to learn. If you just can't get enough of thrifting and you just love the thrill of the hunt too, I think those videos are fun to watch. So consider checking out that video. If you're on YouTube, you can just go to that video. I don't know, you know how to navigate YouTube. If you're on Facebook, you can go to chris@peak.com, where there should be a link down below to chris@peak.com. Go check out that YouTube video. Give me a subscription over on YouTube. I'd love to do that too. I try to share as much content with you, the nitty gritty, literally the shipping, what I'm picking up. I like this live format because, I'm not hiding anything. It's all happening right there in front of you. And I love the live thrifts because I never know what I'm going to find. You never know what I'm going to find. And we find it at the same time. I think it's just fun. It's just fun. But I also, the most important thing for me is it's educational. Hopefully it helps you kind of get started with this business. Hopefully it helps you learn some new brands. I'm learning new brands every week, and I'm learning on the live. And oftentimes people like you jump into the chat and you tip me off on items and brands that I wasn't aware of. I did learn a new item or brand this past week thanks to somebody in the chat, and I ended up taking that item home. So if you want to see that, you can check out that live thrift. It wasn't my biggest haul, but I think it was an interesting haul for sure. So wishing everybody a good day. If you're outsourcing, I hope you find some great stuff. I'm also going to be live thrifting on TikTok at 1 o'clock today, and I'm going to drop another YouTube video of a live thrift tomorrow morning. I'll drop that at 9:30. That's kind of my time when I drop things. So 9:30 a.m. tomorrow on YouTube, you'll see that new live thrift. But if you want to watch it live over on TikTok, that'll be at 1 p.m. Eastern time today. I'll be live at the thrift store, bringing you through the whole experience. You can chat with me. You can ask me questions. You can teach me. I always learn something new from chat. So anyway, wishing everybody a great day. Good luck out there. Hope you have good sales today. And I'll see you at 1 p.m. today. And TikTok, I'll see you at 9:30 tomorrow. Facebook and YouTube, I'll see you at 10 o'clock tomorrow. Peace.